So this is the part where June makes Twello feel a little uncomfortable about his choice of residence.
Yes. And also, like, let's just appreciate growth for what it is. This is
Yeah.
June being slightly more self-aware, and we can all
She was very
appreciate
measured in a
that.
good way.
Yes,
Yep.
yes. So growth, yay.
Yeah. It was measured for diplomacy, not measured for I'm trying to avoid death. It was normal. She was interacting like a normal person in some way. And I appreciate the fact that she did get kind of like real and raw with him for a minute when she tells him, I need for Fred to get what he deserves.
I feel like she was just really explaining her actions. She's like, look, I get this. This is a little brash. Like, I feel like this is everything we've been saying that June has become. And she's like, yes, this is everything I've become. Sorry, not sorry. Like, I am who I am at this point. And then she kind of follows it up with that statement of, like, look, this is why I am being like this. Like, I get this isn't great for you that I'm showing up outside your house, but also, like, I just really need this. And I just really appreciated that she was self-aware enough to know that this isn't the appropriate protocol, but she's also doubling down on this is where I'm at. So meet me there.
And you know what else I really loved is that this scene delivered for us one of my favorite quotes for the whole episode because there's a few that are really great.
There's so many.
You know, they have their back and forth, and Twello's like, I apologize for the tone of my voice. And she's like, you're right, I'm sorry. And he's like, no, don't worry about it. And then she says, Gilead turns you into a cunt. And it's like, I understand that. I get that. I have said that same fucking thing to my husband when I am in the throes of like anxiety, depression, like PTSD things. Like sometimes you just cannot fucking help yourself, and you're floundering, and what you need is a buffer between you reacting and the thing that made you react, and sometimes it's just not there. And June didn't have that there at the moment. She was very, she's been going through a time. I get it. And I was like, yes, June, it does. Gilead does turn you into a cunt, but you're mostly okay. It's fine.
That's what I mean. It was self-aware.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It was self-aware, and it was also, I think that she was allowed herself to give that self-aware human response because Twello finally snapped and broke the script.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
He responded like a human, which allowed her to respond like
Right.
in kind. With like being like, this is unacceptable. This is my house. You have my email. You have my phone number. And like, he sounded just exasperated. And like, I think if he, like, and they showed June just like watching like, huh, okay, you're not a psychopath. Like, you are capable of human emotion. And like, then when he said, oh, then he like kind of got his wits back about him and said, I apologize for my tone. That's when she let down her guard as well and started to talk to him as a human and said like, Gilead can turn you into kind of a cunt. I need Fred to get what he deserves. Just listen. Just listen. She finally broke through that wall of professionalism and that sterile demeanor that he has, which he's used as a defense mechanism.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're so completely right. That is so right. That resonates. I mean, we have all had authority figures in our life where it is really, really hard to make a connection with that person. But then the second that they do actually demonstrate to you that there's a real person in there that has like stressors and weaknesses and things that make them kind of like, ugh, it makes them more relatable. And then you kind of connect on that level. And it's a way of building camaraderie. And June has only ever excelled in areas where she has had some sort of camaraderie. And she broke through that wall with Lawrence, and she hasn't broken through that wall yet with Twello, but I think she's there now, finally.
And then you can only imagine what was discussed on that car ride, now that she has, like, just completely wrecking balled her way through that exterior where he was trying to maintain professionalism, and they were able to have that moment of humanity. Now she can show like her true humanity to him and play off of the fact that he's exposed his.